The patterns you see are not necessarily the truth. Good morning, this is Teacher Ricky, and today we'll be talking about the cluster illusion. Teacher Ricky, what is a cluster illusion? Now, the cluster illusion is man's natural ability to make sense of what they see in the world. This may be because people are so busy. They walk and then they see something and they make quick decisions. Maybe also our forefathers, when they would hunt or gather things to avoid being killed, they need to make quick decisions. So if they see a pattern in nature, they try to avoid it, or they go to it. So they make decisions with the patterns that they see. Now, where do we see this? If you look up in the sky and see the clouds, sometimes you're able to see forms, shapes. You see a plane, you see an ice cream, you see cotton candy, you see even a face. Now, this is a natural tendency for human beings. Even Gestalt, a philosopher of visual perception, put this in one of his principles in visual perception, cluster illusion or clustering. Now, why is it important to avoid, or even just to know that we are susceptible to it, to avoid being scammed? We know that in the internet, there are a lot of people presenting themselves or showing certain patterns. Even in relationships, we need to be careful that the people that present themselves are not necessarily true. So to avoid being fooled. Okay, so the patterns that you see, people's patterns, are not necessarily what is true. Now, how do we avoid this cluster illusion? We need to test what we see. How do we test? There are three things I will tell you. First is the test of time. Consistency is a test that we could use if these people are consistently telling the truth. Remember what we said, action speaks louder than words. Consistent action say that they are genuine. Number two, studying. Okay, we need to study people or things, or even the news clips that we see. So we need to know their history. We need to know what they're doing today, or even sometimes we even try to project what they'll be doing in the future. And then third, a second opinion, a second, third, or even fourth opinion. Sometimes we need to ask a non-biased person or our friend if they see what we are seeing. So those are the three things that you could do to avoid the cluster illusion. Again, this is Teacher Ricky, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.